12 fights, all wins by KO. From Brixton, the undefeated Dillian, the Body Snatcher, Whyte, the undefeated Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion, Anthony Joshua.
Both you want your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Judge clubs.
Well, an awful lot on the line personally for these two out here. And if he does land one of those big, wide swinging hooks of his, a bit unsteady for a moment there. It was the left hook that did it.
He's too. We'll see how his mentality changes. Regardless of the kind of success, just that jab, that at least Dillian Whyte can keep using the jab. It'll keep
Joshua
Joshua
again
busy.
with one of those left hands. Joshua wants revenge for that defeat.
I just like that Whyte came out jabbing, and we get to see.
Whyte is starting to come apart here already.
Whyte's got a hold. Whyte's got a hold. He's got a hold.
Good, Joshua, but you've got to think what you're doing. He's not thinking enough. He's far too.
Fight like this for much longer. Can he even get through the first round? It'd be good if he can hear that bell. He's really had to dig in here.
Behind it, he's not set himself properly. A great shot from
Sees
Joshua.
that right hand coming.
Keep Joshua at bay in some ways.
But he's not really up his power and try and get Joshua. Joshua hasn't been tested.
Something could go off here. And again a wobble. Again it was the left. Then he can't do it. He's still got nearly 45 seconds to get through here. Can't miss him, can he? Whyte just swinging and hope already. The legs don't look good at all. And Joshua just
in a different level from Whyte, and there's no getting away from that. It
seems like he's got cleared some of the cobwebs. He got out of the round.
Bell and Whyte not having any of it. Whyte's lost control.
I hope Whyte doesn't want to get disqualified. He's a bus hit after the bell. There's no question about that. He reacted to that.
Fault for what happened, don't forget. So, round
keeps Joshua on the defensive in some ways. And at least it keeps Joshua from...
What's Banks said, just to calm Dillian Whyte down, and as you said, Paul, he starts off...
Return the jab, though. You know, I think Joshua's too
and he's going to have to take chances because he is not going to get himself into...
Whyte trying to do just that. Joshua, big right uppercut.
He test his chin out, and Whyte's done that.
Big right hand from Whyte. A fight that had plenty of nastiness attached to it. Well, Jonathan Banks did a great job just calming his man down. Going to tee off with those big, solid shots of his.
You can come through the other guy's power, then it's just a matter of time, and I think that...
Joshua's picking him off as the guard drops a solid, crunching right hook.
Went through a big shot.
And it landed. It was all or nothing.
Joshua has never been in this situation before. He's never had to fight.
Too reliant on the power shot. I know he hurts him, but
can you take a chance against Anthony Joshua?
He's got to get off the ropes right now.
Joshua! He shook Joshua!
Joshua's hurt!
Joshua's in big trouble!
That was a nice body shot by
It really was.
They don't call him the Body Snatcher for nothing, I guess.
That Whyte got him with earlier. Joshua not looking good on his legs at all, and Whyte continuing to work the body.
And you know, see, when you do a lot of power work in the gym, you know, you can be...
Hearing now, this became hard work in that last round for Anthony Joshua.
Job was done, and it wasn't done, and he got himself in trouble.
Every time, just mix your shots, vary your offense, and you can have that trick.
Best shots already, and is still there.
One thing I don't like Joshua's doing eventually, I think he's thinking too much about the big shot.
Look at his breathing, guys. And I don't think Joshua likes where this is going.
Power be the same. We'll find out.
Well, you keep talking about the jab from Joshua as well, but Whyte grits his teeth.
The way Whyte was actually doing.
Paulie, I think Joshua came out for the second.
Clearly hurt Joshua. Good hand speed there from Whyte. And Jonathan Banks very animated in the Whyte corner.
So Joshua lowers his hands and then put the right hand up to the head. Use the jab first. You know, it's always Whyte initiating.
Yep, he looks.
This is a guy that's never been past three. He's never worked up a sweat before.
Another question, we've never seen Joshua go this many rounds. As the fight progresses, will he keep his power or will on the jab?
Again, look.
Anthony Joshua is just a bit too stiff.
Really being put through the mill here. Whyte has once.
When you have the kind of power Joshua has, sometimes you can stray from the plane, although you'd like to see him stay disciplined.
He's been caught maybe high in the head.
Tried to launch an assault there that lacked any kind of cohesiveness. Better again from Josh.
How will Joshua's power hold up? That was the question. Although give Dillian Whyte that Joshua has, it's more important for Whyte to remain disciplined on him.
Very young himself in the pro game. Here comes Joshua again.
Absolutely.
Pretty non-existent in the previous round, but this is better.
But he's still. Don't forget Paulie in a few seconds.
A few times already.
And part of this is for his attack as well. Well, Whyte hasn't gone as far as proving Joshua's a fake yet. Not at all again. Whatever the result here, Paulie and Jim, I don't know if you'd agree with this. Dylan Whyte is already 3-2.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
they both new territory for both of them.
Better. But Whyte showing.
Bookies were convinced it was a Joshua win inside 4. Certainly the notion that he can blast his way through Dillian Whyte. Agree. He didn't want him quite like this. This is torrid. It's a massive learning experience, this, for both of them, isn't it? It really is. Neither of them have had it easy. Joshua, slow, methodical now, and Whyte is breathing very, very heavily now.
And I think Whyte is kind of balling.
So he's got to maintain a game plan and be smart.
That's much better again.
Ago. This is a real good job he's doing now.
Sometimes you got to make the adjustment. That's part of fighting a 4-rounder. Nice right hand by Joshua. Earlier in the fight, how Whyte was always first. Now Joshua is starting to take the tempo of an experience like tonight.
Well, I thought it'd be all over.
What professional boxing is all about. You can't just expect to hit people and have people.
Who would have believed this? Round 6. Anthony Joshua.
Having him back.
Yeah, Josh is keeping him. The shots have knocked some out of him as well. Oh, terrific. Needs
But that accuracy and that hand speed are back for Joshua now. He's coming at him at the moment. But Whyte, to his...
It's finding out tonight what the game is all about. It was everything's too much. He's over. Yeah, in a couple of rounds, he was doing not too bad.
Joshua's maintaining his distance. That way he's able to counter back like that. Joshua in round 2, they're catching the right hand, the jab, and throwing the left hook. But Joshua...
Whyte is still carrying at this stage. And again, Joshua finding it too easy. Tag there with the Joshua. What a...
Yep, everybody.
Round 7. Far from comfortable.
And we're only halfway through.
Obviously the round where he hurt
Oh,
the
he's
shot.
got him.
Terrific.
Finally got him. Is this lifts him up? Gets another right hand through. Whyte looking to try and hold. Lands a close look now.
But as long as Whyte returns fire...
There's a grin from Whyte, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
He's hurt. The way he went down.
Surely no way up here. Stopped. It's over.
I think White's still trying
And
to get
Whyte's
up.
still in some...
Did what had to be done.
A lot of pent-up frustration in that uppercut to the Commonwealth crown. Following the likes of Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, the power, the strength, the energy when he the finisher. Terrific uppercut.
You knew there was no way back from that.
Anthony Joshua.